James, Gordie Howe's funeral plans have been announced by his family. What are the details there?
Well, the visitation is going to be held in the building behind me, the Joe Louis Arena, which has a sign up right now saying, "Thank you, Mr. Hockey. So important was Gordie Howe to this institution." This isn't the arena he played in, by the way, and there is yet another one being built still, but this is where visitation will be held on Tuesday from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. It's the home of the Red Wings. It is the spiritual home, his family believes, of Gordie Howe, as he a career that ended in the NHL from 1946 to 1980. His funeral will be held on Wednesday at 11 in the morning, and you can expect a who's who of hockey's most famous names will be there. So beloved was he in the hockey community and among people in Detroit who are showing up today at a memorial to pay their respects. Take a look.
Oh, it's just amazing to go back and watch those kind of videos and see how hockey used to be, and like when it was just a real tough sport and people just love the game for the game versus like players play for money now, and Gordie just played for the heart of it.
A lot of the people that I would speak to, in just different hockey backgrounds, they all, ask you about the old-time hockey players, who's your favorite, and Gordie was just a name that always came up. And then watching tape as I was getting older and trying to hone on different skills, it was just pretty incredible to watch some of those moments.
You should note that they are both young people. She's in her teens, he's in his 20s. There's no way they could have seen Gordie Howe play in person. They hear about these from their parents and their grandparents, and they watch videos of him playing on YouTube in black and white.
Yeah, he has fans no matter what age, crosses the eras. James, there's the Gordie Howe International Bridge that's being constructed, as we know. There's also a push to name the Red Wings' new arena after Mr. Hockey. What can you tell us about that?
Well, it's a pretty small movement right now, but it is growing. Thousands of people online have signed a petition to have a greater presence of Gordie Howe in this city, including led by a talk show host on a sports radio station here, very popular. He thinks that Gordie Howe's name should be incorporated into a new building that's being built that already has naming rights settled for a not inconsiderable amount of money, but he thinks that should change. Take a look.
He was the perfect fit for Detroit, particularly at that time. I've heard nothing about this, but you have to have a statue of him someplace on those grounds. You have to name one of those streets after him. It would be neat if this was Gordie Howe Rink.
Gordie Howe Arena has a nice sound to it. The emotion in this town is sort of running a little bit. Hockey fans in particular remembering Gordie Howe. He will once again be front and center here next week, as he was so many times in his remarkable career.
Thanks, James. James Murray in front of the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit.